Hey everybody, I'm back with another transit talk where I talk about astrological transits as I'm going through them. So today we're going to be talking about the moon conjunct natal black moon Lilith. Let's get started. So with any conjunction, the bodies or planets are going to be amplified. So it's going to be playing a key role in our lives and in our reality in that given time period. So the moon has to do with motherly and also general feminine energy, and black moon Lilith has to do with hidden feminine energy, meaning the part of the feminine energy and existence that has been demonized in our patriarchal society. It has nothing to do with demonic or evil energy. This transit is giving emotional space for the nurturing and loving part of you to come in contact with the hidden part of you that you know that people don't like in our society. And it's allowing them to meet, to chat, to sit down, to have tea, to talk with each other, and to see what we can do about the situation. And what do I mean by that situation? I'm talking about the situation that leads you to feel oppressed inside, that feminine energy that you push down, that eventually is going to come up in other ways. It's going to spring up. You're going to act this energy out subconsciously. If you feel like you're at the receiving end of some bullshit from some men in your life or some other people that are handmaidens of patriarchy, that shit's eventually going to bubble up to the surface. So you may be experiencing some emotional roller coaster energy. You may spiral out of control with your emotions. So it's really important to be mindful of who you're around and what you're exposing yourself to. And a big thing with this energy is that you really want to use your emotional regulation techniques while you're in a calm and regulated state to prevent any future shit. This is very important. While you're not worked up and things are relatively calm, you should be doing your yoga, breath work, meditation, exercise, creative activities, talking it out with a trusted person or therapist so that we can remove some of this emotion from our bodies that's probably going to bubble up. If we get too full of emotional crap, it's not crap, it's messages. But when we get too full of emotions, we can then, implode on ourselves, explode at the littlest thing, because sometimes we're filled with emotions and then there's like the straw that breaks the camel's back and then we explode. I hate giving advice, but I feel like I have to say that. Don't be surprised if you lash out at somebody who does some stupid shit to you or is ungrateful towards you. That's something that could happen. You could be working so hard for somebody and then they show absolutely no gratitude for you and then you finally break. Because you're like, can't you see what I do for you? Do you not feel this love that I give you? Do you not recognize what I do for you? So I use the word explosion due to the nature of what it feels like when we sort of word or emotionally vomit on somebody, but it's really not an explosion. It's really like tidal waves of feelings, and the tidal wave is bringing a dead animal from the ocean or some trash or something. And so the ocean throws it onto the shore of the sea, and then we're there to see it and deal with it. We may see ways that we've been toxic to ourselves that we may not even realize. We may see how we've been even oppressing ourselves, how our inner masculine or our inner patriarchal figure is assaulting our feminine side. So this is a really important thing to note. Lilith escaped Adam. She left the man. She recognized herself as separate from the man, the one that keeps this capitalist society going, etc., etc. And then she was punished and labeled and made to shit because of that. That means that she represents all the people who are also rejecting the current system and patriarchy as we know it. So what happens when an oppressed group of people realize that their voices don't matter? What do they resort to? If their words don't work, are they going to go to violence? What are they going to do? What do you think? What are their options when their words, their voices, their votes don't matter? In history, we see that they get angrier until there is a revolution, and revolutions are never easy and nonviolent. I can tell you that I personally hate violence, yet I can see that violence has been done against me to keep me in control And also, all of our world leaders are using violence. Violence is the most desperate and low vibe form of communication. And we need to protect ourselves. We don't want to act out of violence and then put ourselves into danger or to harm anybody unnecessarily. That's not what we want to do. No innocent should die. And we care. And unfortunately, that nature is used against us. So this is just something to keep in mind, and this is why we have to keep these feelings at bay. Because when we lead with them, we're often called things like aggressive, negative, and annoying, etc., etc. So this part of us is chatting with the moon. We're really feeling some of these intense energies, and we get to act on them. It is really essential that you create a safe space for you to discuss your emotions and for you to feel your emotions on your own or with somebody who is trusted. You may have feelings like lust and anger take over you, and it could a little bit sabotage you if you're not careful at keeping these things at bay. It's not about demonizing our feelings. Our feelings are messages. It's just about making sure that we have a little bit of control of our lives and of the situation. When you discover the feelings that are in your Lilith and in your moon and stuff like this, find creative outlets for them and different ways that you can express this energy or speak on this energy in a way that is productive for you. This can be used as creative juice. It doesn't have to be something that is getting in the way of our lives. It's something important that we have to deal with and that we need to express, and this is helping both ourselves and others. If you're going somewhere where there may be a confrontation, just try to avoid it for now. You don't need this shit. You don't need to discuss with people why you're pissed at them. Doesn't matter right now. Just maybe not the best time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit counts, and every little bit supports the channel. I also offer astrology readings, so please send me an email. It's in the description. Bye-bye.